Congress is hereby called to order. Senator Cynthia Villar will lead the chamber in prayer.
Let us put ourselves in the presence of God, God of power, might, wisdom, and justice. Through you, authority is rightly administered, laws are enacted, and judgment decreed. Assist us with your spirit of good counsel and fortitude. Grant that we may be enabled by your wisdom to lead according to your will. Help us to be good legislators and leaders. Lord, remind us that leadership is not about merely watching and correcting. Lord, let us remember that it is about listening and connecting. Lord, let us find out what people need and help provide for them. Let us always be reminded that leadership is less about the love of power and more about the power to serve. Lord, let us be affirmed by the servant leadership we witness in your Son, Jesus. Let us walk in the path he has set. Let our greatest passion be compassion for the people we serve, our greatest strength, the will to serve, and our greatest victory, the reward of progress and peace in our nation. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Senator Villar. The Imus Institute Science and Technology Pop Ensemble will lead us in the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. Afterwards, they will render a medley entitled Ako'y Pilipino at Magsimula Ka.
Sisiir sa dagat at bundok, sa simula, sa langit mong bakaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdiningning, ang bituin at araw na kailan, kamay din ang didilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhating pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming higaya ng pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Pilipino, ako Magsimula ka, batiin ang kay gandang umaga nang may ngiti sa iyong mga mata. Sa pagkakaidling, gumising na.
Ang buhay ay masaya, palalagpasin mo ba?
Magsimula ka,
tuparin ang pangarap mong tunay.
habang ang lakas iyo pang taglay.
Sa paghihintay, baka masanay. Sayang naman ang buhay, mawawala ng saysay. Iisa lang ang buhay mo, kumilos ka, gamitin mo. Kung may nais ang puso mo, mangarap ka, abutin mo. Upang ito'y makamit mo, magsikap ka, simulan mo. Isa lang ang buhay mo, kumilos ka, gamitin mo. Kung may nais ang puso mo, mangarap ka, abutin mo. Upang ito'y makamit mo, magsikap ka, simulan mo, magsikap ka, simulan mo.
Secretary, please call the roll.
Roll call of members. The Honorable Senators Angara, Aquino, Binay, Cayetano, De Lima, Drilon, Ejercito, Escudero, Gatchalian, Gordon, Onasan, Hontiveros, Lacson, Ligarda, Pacquiao, Pangilinan, Po, Recto, Sotto, Trillanes, Villanueva, Villar, Soberi, Senate President Pimentel.
With 24 senators present, the chair declares the presence of a quorum. Majority Leader.
Mr. President,
Mr. President.
I move to approve to dispense with the reading of the journals of the 20th session, Tuesday, September 13, and the 21st session of Wednesday, September 14. Consider the same as approved.
Is there any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. The journals of the two sessions aforestated are approved.
Mr. President, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of some friends of the Senate, the guests of Senator Hontiveros, the National Youth Parliament, Mayor Zuniga of Cordon Isabela, together with Vice Mayor Mariano and councilors, the National Teachers College Office Administration students, headed by Professor Serrano. And of course, we'd like to warmly welcome the guests of the Senate President in the session hall this afternoon, our distinguished guests, composed of members of the British Parliament, representing the British group of the Inter-Parliamentary Union, led by Sir David Amos, MP. And the other members of the delegation are Mark Pritchard, MP, Virenda Sharma, MP, Ian Paisley, MP, the Lord Rogan of Ivy, and the Baroness Hooper, CMG. The delegation is accompanied by Mr. Rob Contractor and Ms. Emily Davis, head of the Economic British Embassy and Delegation Secretary.
Welcome to our guests, most especially the British group of the Inter-Parliamentary Union, led by Sir David Amos. Welcome to the Philippines and welcome to the Philippine Senate.
Thank you.
Majority Leader.
Mr. President,
Majority Leader?
Mr.
There are
President,
two senators standing, so...
Mr. President, may I rise on a question of personal and
Mr.
collective
President,
privilege?
Majority Leader?
This was pre-scheduled, Mr. President.
I move, Mr. President, that we suspend the session and have a caucus to discuss important
Objection,
matters.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, the majority leader is in a quandary. I will have to throw the question to the body because I noticed Senator Allan Cayetano standing earlier. He wanted the floor. I did not acknowledge him, although he has a reservation for a personal privilege speech. But I did not acknowledge him because I wanted to go through with the approval of the journal. Now that he is seeking the floor, I hear a motion from Senator,
Mr.
the President Pro
just a
Tem,
point of order.
asking for a suspension.
Point of order, Mr. President.
Yes.
A motion to speak on a personal collective privilege takes precedence over a motion to suspend.
As I said, Mr. President, the majority leader is in a quandary. I would rather leave the issue to the Senate President or the floor.
Mr.
Of the
President,
body, yes.
under Rule 89 of our rules, where no other motion can be entertained except the following and in the order which they appear. Motion to adjourn, motion to set the day for the resumption of the session, motion to suspend the session.
Section 89 is not applicable in my opinion because that is while a motion or a bill or resolution is being discussed. But there is now a motion to suspend. But is there any objection?
I object, Mr.
Okay,
President.
so we have to now divide the House. All of those in favor of the motion to suspend say aye. Aye. All of those not in favor say nay. Nay. The nays have it. The motion to suspend is denied. Majority Leader?
Can I ask for a roll call vote, Mr. President?
Hello? How do we proceed? Roll call vote? Okay, to clarify the result, we resort to a roll call vote. Secretary, please conduct the roll call vote. Excuse me, Senator Rector?
Yes, parliamentary inquiry. Mr. President, there are two motions made by two members of the majority. The minority has no interest in taking part in this issue, Mr. President.
But you will be affected by the suspension of the session. So you can vote or you can abstain.
Mr. President, on the part of the minority, we will take no part.
Okay. So, please, Secretary, please proceed with the roll call vote. Abstain.
May we clarify the vote, Mr. President?
They will be recorded as
The
having
motion
abstained.
is a motion to suspend.
Yes.
So, if you say yes, you are in favor of the motion to suspend.
Yes.
If you say no, you are not.
Yes. Is that clear enough to all our colleagues? A yes is in favor of the motion to suspend. Secretary, please do the roll call vote.
The Honorable Senators Angara, Aquino, Binay, Cayetano, De Lima, Drilon, Ejercito, Escudero, Gatchalian, Gordon, Honasan, Hontiveros, Lacson, Ligada, Pacquiao, Pangilinan, Po, Recto, Sotto, Trillanes, Villanueva,
President.
Villar,
Let him finish first.
Yes, good.
Okay.
Suviri, Senate President Pimentel.
Okay, don't announce the result. What, Majority Leader, what's the question?
How is the Secretary...
Okay, reminder to our colleagues, silence means yes. You have to state if you're not in favor of the motion, you have to say that you're not in favor or vote no. Okay.
Yes. So there was a roll call vote.
Yes
Can
or
we
no?
know the results of the vote?
The Secretary does not know the result because nobody voted.
Yes, we will have, Senator Drillon, we have to have an accurate voting. So, Secretary, Do it again, a roll call vote with that clarification. And those who abstain will also have to state that they're abstaining.
Honorable Senators
Dandahan.
Angara, Aquino, Binay, Cayetano,
No.
Teka, excuse me. Wait, Binay. Wait, tandaan.
Cayetano,
Wait,
De Lima, Drillon,
Yes.
Ejercito, Escudero, Gatchalian, Gordon, Honasan, Hontiveros, Lacson, Ligarda, Pacquiao, Pangilinan, Po, Recto, Sotto, Trillanes.
Mr. President, may I explain my vote?
Ano vote ni
I vote no, Mr. President, because although the President pro tem earlier and I discussed it and I told him that I will seek a suspension, but this is a different situation now. I will have to vote with the majority. I vote no, Mr. President.
continue.
Trillanes,
Oh, yes.
Villanueva, Villar, Soveri, Senate President Pimentel.
No.